Over the next 3 nights and 4 days, I'm going to be backpacking a 30-mile loop here in the Great Smoky Mountains. My buddy John is joining me on the adventure. We're going to be staying at backcountry sites, also up on the Appalachain Trail at a awesome shelter. And it's going to be a pretty rugged adventure at times, but also a beautiful one, as it is peak fall season here in the Smoky Mountains. Hope you guys will enjoy the video.
So Jamie's probably not going to tell you this.
You want to see peak colors? Come in the 3rd week of October. Just continued on up the Miry Ridge Trail, and we just connected to the Appalachian Trail, guys.
We got a fire.
We do have a fire.
Life's good, man.
Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. If you're new here, my name is Jamie McCracken. I really appreciate you joining me on the adventure, and I am on a climb right now with my friend John Smith. We are in the Great Smoky Mountains doing a 30-mile backpacking loop over the next 3 nights and 4 days. We began at the Jakes Creek trailhead, did a little bit of like an old settlement road walk to get on trail, and now we're on the Jakes Creek Trail. We're going to connect on the Miry Ridge Trail and head up to backcountry site number 26 for this first night. It is called Dripping Spring Mountain, and it's just about 5.5 miles. So really looking forward to it. I think John is too.
Yes, sir.
He's pumped, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Let's get to hiking. Let's get to backpacking.
Love it. Probably because
All right, we made it to our first little trail junction here. We're going to continue on the Jakes Creek Trail. John has already gone ahead, and we're going to loop all the way back around here in about 4 days, and we'll come back down this way and finish out the loop. But for now, we're going to continue on the Jakes Creek Trail on this beautiful, beautiful October day with some peak colors coming in here in the Smokies.
All right. So Jamie's probably not going to tell you this, but somebody left the car parking pass 1.5 miles back, and we already hiked about 1 mile. But wait, look who's here. Look who it is. McCracken's back. What happened, Jamie?
I left my parking pass in my backpack. We're exactly 1 mile in, by the way, 1.05 miles in. And I go, John, shoot. I ran all the way down, only about 2 miles, 3 miles in the books already for me.
1 for me.
Continue to make our way uphill today, about 2 miles down in the books, and the trail has narrowed down, so we're basically on a single track trail now, not as wide before, but a lot of beautiful leaves on the ground. It's just gorgeous here this time of year in the Smokies, mid-October. We're getting into peak season of the leaves changing, and it's just beautiful. All right, guys, we have made it up to backcountry site number 27. This is Lower Jakes Gap. Now we're going to be at backcountry site number 26, but this kind of gives you an idea of what this one looks like. Again, it's called Lower Jake's Gap. Doesn't look like anybody's up here tonight, but really pretty. But we've got like probably a couple miles, yeah. I think 2 more miles to go before we get up to Dripping Springs Mountain. John's hanging in there, he's doing great. I think he's enjoying himself.
Oh yeah.
We have popped onto the Miry Ridge Trail now. It's about 5 p.m. So doing well on time, and we've got about 1.5 miles to go on this Miry Ridge Trail up to Dripping Springs Mountain. That's where we're camping tonight. Looking forward to it because John and I are both pretty hungry. We had a nice 4 to 4.5 hour drive. We also got rerouted during that drive, so we couldn't get into the Smokies the way we wanted to. And been out here for a couple of hours hiking, so looking forward to camp. Well, when I was researching this route, I knew that Miry Ridge had some overgrown sections, and the tree hopping section is kind of crazy, and we're in that section now, I think. Oh, massive blowdown.
Not too bad.
Yeah, I think we're okay.
I think we're okay.
Woo!
That didn't carry.
Woo! All right, we have made it to backcountry site number 26. Pretty overgrown here. John's gonna take the lead, but when we get out here, it should open up nicely. This is called Dripping Springs Mountain, and it's gonna be a beautiful backcountry site out here. We're gonna have a nice open space, good places to sit. I'm looking forward to it. Woo!
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad as in like perfect.
Boom!
Nice job.
Thank you, man. Nice job to you.
Good all around.
Well, welcome to backcountry site number 26, Dripping Springs Mountain. We have made it up here. It is 6:01 p.m. John, what'd you think of day one, man?
I was a little tired. You know what? I was a little dehydrated, but I'm gonna go fill up right now.
Yeah, we got water off trail somewhere down in here. It's actually a spring up here, so there's no actual water, but they've got a pipe coming out of the rock because it's a natural spring. Looking forward to that. I want to give you some stats. We did 6 miles, so like 6.1 miles, and been out here for about 3 hours, and we did an elevation of 2,507 feet, so 2,500 feet on the first day, John.
I'm glad. I was feeling that. I'm glad it was like not 500 or something like that.
Yeah, we have a bit of a climb tomorrow, so this whole trip is a little over 4,500 feet of elevation, something like that. We even might tag Klingman's Dome, and that'll be a little bit more if we decide to do that. But really great first day. We're gonna go find water now, but this campsite, absolutely epic. I mean, it's huge. You can fit like 20 tents up here. I think it's just gonna be John and I. Awesome.
You're living the good life out here.
Oh yeah. You got signage. Big turn of events tonight. John and I had to come off trail or off of our route and come about a mile and a quarter to find water. We had to come on the Lynn Camp Prong Trail. So we've been night hiking because Dripping Springs Mountain, the natural spring, is dry. And it is pretty dry, obviously, at this time of year in the Smokies in October, but it has been hard. But we found some water. It's not the greatest, but it'll be clean and all that, but it's just we don't have a lot of flow. So probably should have filtered earlier during that stream crossing, but we'll be okay. I got the 2-liter C-Knock bladder. I'm gonna get John his water, fill up mine as well, and we'll be good to go for tonight. I can get better flow like this. There we go.
Heck yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Cool shot. There we go. All right, guys, we are up off of the Lynn Camp Prong Trail. So we went down there about a little over a mile to get water. Now we're turning left to get back to camp. We got another probably half mile-ish. Maybe a little bit more than that to get back to camp, but it's pitch black. It's about 7:30 p.m. and or 7:45 p.m., something like that. And I think we are both ready to eat real food because we only had a little snack and we took off. Once we set up tent and everything like that, because we had no water. But now we do. We're good. Oh, made it back. Backcountry site, number 26, Dripping Springs Mountain, with a full pack of water. Oh my goodness. Just a little hour-and-a-half detour, but that's part of the adventure.
No, it was worth it, dude. We could have stayed here in comfort, but...
Yep. All right, John getting the pack, his pack down from the bear cables because we left all of our food in his pack. My bear can and his food as well. Now we can go eat food. And we got some neighbors up here, by the way.
I'll take the water.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Let's eat, baby. We have a nice log here too, like once we get it started.
Yeah, you need to collect a lot of small sticks.
What are we having, John? We got chicken and dumplings?
Oh my gosh. Chicken and dumplings with vegetables. I got peas, carrots, chicken, dumplings.
Very nice.
Hot food. We got a fire.
We do have a fire.
Life's good, man.
Life is
I
good.
can't complain. I've been thinking about this meal for like 6 hours.
I figure. I'm having, let's see here, get the light off. I haven't opened mine yet, but I've got a new meal from Heather's Choice. It's the smoked sockeye salmon chowder. And there was like a little dry bag of like coconut milk powder.
Oh, nice.
So
fancy.
we're gonna give it a try. We have a little bit of leakage up here.
How much protein you rocking?
35 grams.
I got you by one. I got 36
Oh,
grams.
36.
Yep.
In our tents at 10 p.m. Really fun, exciting, unpredictable day one. We will see you for day 2 in the morning here in the Great Smoky Mountains. Good night, John.
Good night, Jamie.
Good night, guys. Good morning, everyone. Day number 2 out here in the Great Smoky Mountains. John and I are in the midst of breaking down camp behind me. It's a beautiful morning, a little chilly up here on the mountain, but beautiful, clear skies. The sun is out, has risen, and now we are headed, after breakfast, we're gonna head out on the Miry Ridge Trail to continue our trek up to the AT. Tonight, we are going to stay at Double Spring Gap Shelter on the Appalachian Trail. We've got like 9 or 10 miles of hiking this morning, and we might actually do a little extra mileage to get out to Klingman's Dome a little later today for a really cool view. I know John's never been up there. I have, and I think it'd be worth the extra couple of miles. We're going to see how we're feeling though, and we'll take it from there. But welcome to day 2 out here in the Great Smoky Mountains. Let's do this. Let's go. Woohoo. Yeah, it takes a while to break down. Okay, well, last night, here's the trail junction. We had to make a sharp right down to go get water. But today we're gonna continue on the Miry Ridge Trail. And we got 2.5 miles up to the Appalachian Trail, which is our destination. And then we'll be going up and down until we get out to the shelter for tonight. But beautiful morning. I think we're warmed out now that we've done about a mile. And looking forward to the rest of the day and what it has in store for us.
Over here?
Yeah.
That could be kind of sick. This is kind of like a cinematic principle, I'd say. More drama, less bottoms up.
All right, guys, John and I have taken a break, and just to give you an idea of what the Sawyer Squeeze does. So I have the normal Sawyer Squeeze, and I filtered earlier this morning. It's super clear. John is drinking straight out of his smart water bottle with the Sawyer Mini Squeeze, and look how murky that is.
Goes from this
to that.
to that.
It's crazy. John's enjoying this. Like, he's really enjoying the mountain water.
So good. It is so good.
Been hiking for about an hour and a half this morning, and we are still on the Miry Ridge Trail. Just this real narrow single path trek, and we're basically on the ridgeline all day. We just saw Mount Buckley. You won't be able to see it from this camera, but it's over there. One of the taller peaks in the Smokies. It's over 6,000 feet. But we're about to get up on the Appalachian Trail and make the turn. I guess we'll go left, and we'll be on the infamous AT. Made it to the Appalachian Trail, John. It is good to see the famous white blazes of the Appalachian Trail. These things go on for a couple thousand miles. All right, John and I are taking a little beef jerky break. I've got the paper map out here. I wanted to show you guys because I know you love these things. We started down here. Let's get the camera to focus. Started down here at Elkmont. We came up the Jakes Creek Trail, And we followed that all the way up here. It took the Miry Ridge Trail, and this is where we camped last night at campsite number 26. That is Dripping Springs Mountain. Beautiful campsite. You got to see that last night and this morning. And then we just continued on up the Miry Ridge Trail, and we just connected to the Appalachain Trail, guys. We just passed Buckeye Gap. We're somewhere in this section right here. And we are going to continue hiking a couple miles to get to Sister's Bald. That's the first shelter we'll see. And we got another mile or two to get out to Double Spring Gap, where we are camping tonight. Now, if we want to, we could go out, do a little Clingman's Dome, and then come back. Or we may just hang out at camp, not sure yet. And then also, we're not low in water, but we're gonna be low in water. And there's really nothing that I see, maybe around this section if we go off trail, but I think we're gonna have to go on the Goshen Prong Trail down here. Tons of water all up in this trail. And by the way, tomorrow we will be staying down on 24, so we're gonna get off our route, the loop route. We're gonna be right here at Rough Creek. We'll come back out, we'll finish the loop down here at Elkmont. But that is kind of the lay of the land of what we have done so far this week.
On the struggle bus, but we're still moving.
Still making that climb up here on the AT.
Trying to, balance that. It's a good workout.
Yeah, it is.
We're at like, what, 15 miles in?
We have made it up to Sister's Bald Shelter. Oh, heck of a climb, John. Up on the AT.
That was the roughest one so far.
It definitely was. This is a really nice AT shelter. This is not the one we're staying at, but the idea.
Home sweet home.
Day 2 in the books. Well, we have made it up to Double Spring Gap Shelter here on the AT. The good news is there is flowing water. Super happy about that, coming out of a natural spring out of the pipe down there. So I already filtered some and put some in my CNOC bladder. John did as well. A couple others up here, including a AT section hiker that we're sharing the shelter with right now. And we've got bear cables over that way. You can put a tent up here if you want, all those good things. But super happy to be up here. It's only 2:56 p.m. So like 3 o'clock p.m. we have nice time to chill, stretch, eat dinner, all those good things. Then we're going to figure out what we're going to do. I want to see what John wants to do. I don't know if we're going to go up to Clingman's Dome or maybe do that tomorrow morning or not do it at all. But nonetheless, we are up here. It feels so nice to be at camp on this beautiful day in the Smokies. We haven't stayed in shelter yet.
Yeah, we were intense last night. I'm probably gonna stay in the food when we drive home. Somewhere. Post trip meal.
All right, guys, we're in the process of having a second dinner. So I already have this Mexican quinoa bowl from Good to Go. I'm now reheating this Fiesta beef from Wild Zora. John went to get filter water, but this is also his second backpacking meal tonight. We are hungry. We put in some really hard miles today. It's nice up here at the Spring Gap shelter, and we've met 3 Sobo hikers who are almost done. They went from Maine down, they're headed to Georgia, so they've only got a couple weeks left on trail. It's pretty cool. And yeah, just beautiful evening up here on the Appalachian Trail. Tomorrow we'll go this way over here. We've got about less than a half mile, and we'll drop into the Goshen Prong Trail, and that'll take us down to our next campsite, and that'll be Rough Creek, backcountry site number 24 here in the Smokies. Good morning, John.
Morning, Jamie. It got cold last night, man.
It did. There's frost on the ground.
Frost everywhere. I actually slept a lot better.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. It is a chilly morning here on the Appalachian Trail. Everybody has left the shelter, and I say everybody because 3 southbound Appalachian Trail through hikers took off this morning. I was in the shelter last night. John was in his tent back there somewhere by the privy, and I think we both had pretty good night's rest. Now we're going to eat breakfast, take our time here, and hit the trail in a little bit. It's, what time is it, like 8?
8:58.
Oh, 9 o'clock a.m. Sun is up, getting warm. Ready for day 3 out here in the Smokies. Day 3, baby. All right, guys, made it to the trail junction. We're making a left here off the Appalachian Trail and hitting the Goshen Prong Trail. Hi, guys. Hi. Hope you don't mind being in the video. Take care. Have a good one. Thank you. So we are on the Goshen Prong Trail now, and we're headed on down to our backcountry site for the night, which is Rough Creek. Gorgeous morning, still chilly, but beautiful. Also, forgot to mention that we are at 5,800 feet in elevation. So that is basically the peak of our expedition out here. As we make our way down now, we're gonna be at like 3,000 feet tonight camping. So we got a ways to go down. And we're gonna have some good stream crossings today. It should be a little bit more interesting than what we've been dealing with a pretty straightforward hike. So we'll see how it goes. Well, we ran into an obstacle, and John handles it like a champ.
It's gonna squeeze through here. Uh-oh, I get stuck. Oh yeah.
Not bad for an old man.
Hey, you're the same age. All right, John's taking his pack off because we have just come across a cool little cave back in here on trail on the Goshen Prong Trail. Drop packs. John's got the flashlight. We're gonna see what's up in here. I got your pack. Here you go.
Yeah. After you, Jamie.
No. Are you want me to go first? Oh shoot, that does go far back up in there.
Wow.
Here, let me see. I'll take it. No animal tracks. Wow. I don't think it goes any further though, but it's pretty deep.
I mean, if you need a shelter, that's a shelter.
That would be a good shelter.
Oh, that's cool.
Trail Junction, we have made it over here. We're close to the Little River Trail. We're going to take that some tomorrow, but we're going to continue on the Goshen Prong Trail out to our backcountry site number 24, Little Rough Creek. But first, we've got Camp Creek coming up. That's backcountry site number 23. So John has taken the lead of the expedition today now, and I think we're going to stop and check out that campsite real quick. And just like that, we made it over to backcountry site number 23. Let's take a look at it.
Let's take a look.
Take a look. I like to judge the campsites, see which ones are better. I don't know how far we got to get back up in here, but let's check it out. All right, well, there are people back here obviously set up. Looks like they're probably doing some day hiking. Looks like you can shoot up there for some more camping. Back in here as well. Lots of spots. Oh, this is really nice. Yeah, look at this. That's the thing about the Smokies. The campsites kind of really big, spread out, even in the backcountry. Really pretty. Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. Backcountry site number 23. And now we're going to continue on the Goshen Prong Trail. I believe probably like 2 miles or a little less, John. Not too bad.
Not too bad at all. Beautiful out here.
Yeah. Woo! Nice.
Nice. Kind of cool. It's like rock and
Yeah, the roots. It has been just a stunning day here in the Smokies. Day 3 for us on this backpacking trip. We've just been walking right along Goshen Prong and along these bends. The colors are popping. The water is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Super, super excited to get to camp. We're gonna hit up the Little River Trail to get out there. Before tomorrow, we'll pop back on the Goshen Prong Trail until we connect with the Cucumber Gap Trail or something like that. But right now, I am just thoroughly enjoying the colors and the scenery of this trail. Highly recommend if you're ever backpacking in the Smokies in the fall and you want to see peak colors, come in the 3rd week of October. I think in the 4th week, you're always risking some rain, you're risking a lot of leaves falling. And yes, we've seen a lot of green, but we have had a lot of peak colors, especially in the valley, in the lower elevation. Really, really beautiful. Obviously, it's a very popular time too, so some of the more popular sides of the park get pretty busy, but in the backcountry, you're not gonna see anybody. I think John and I have seen a total, especially not on the AT. If you count the AT, we probably have seen like 10 people. But here in the backcountry, we have seen a total of 4, 5, something like that. Crazy over the course of 3 days so far. So, but yes, highly recommend. Come 3rd week of October. It's a guaranteed win. Well, that bridge back there we just crossed the Little River. So we are pretty close to our campsite now. We're gonna continue on the Goshen Prong Trail. Then we're gonna make a right up here on the Little River Trail, and that'll take us out to our campsite. Got about less than a mile, like probably 0.7, out to Little Rough Creek, backcountry site number 24 here in the Smokies.
another bridge.
Yeah, not as big.
That's flat.
Well, we have made it up here to backcountry site number 24. John, day 3 in the books.
Not too shabby.
Oh yeah. So beautiful campsite up here, backcountry site number 24. It's called Little Rough Creek. We crossed the stream back in there because, as you can see, there are some people back in here camping. They've already got a fire going. Really beautiful. There's also some hammocks laying as you come up the Little River Trail. So we kind of found our way back in through here. Across the stream, we've got a couple of different areas we can set up our tents. And we have a beautiful stream, which is awesome because we can filter water, you know, cook our food, all those good things. But really looking forward. It's our last night out here in the Smokies. I know John has really enjoyed this. Today, a much easier day.
Much easier day.
Yeah, I think we did like 9.5 miles. Pretty much all downhill and then flat.
Yep.
So, and barely any elevation gain. But tomorrow we do have a little bit more. Got about 4.5 miles. We'll go back down the Little River Trail and then connect back on the Goshen Prong Trail. But for now, it is like 3:27 p.m. So 3:30, we can get camp set up, start cooking food, and have a wonderful last night here in the Smokies.
Works really well. Trying to see that.
Well, I've got my favorite backpacking meal, rehydrating after I boiled some water. It's the grass-fed bison chili from Heather's Choice. Amazing meal. Meanwhile, I just wanted to review what John and I did today. Of course, we started up here on the Appalachian Trail at Double Spring Gap. That's where we stayed last night. Took a short climb, but a half-mile climb up the AT, and then made the sharp left down the Goshen Prong Trail, and it's just down, 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 down. We saw, of course, backcountry site number 23. Check that out. And then down, down, down. A lot of flatness, too, but kept going down. And we crossed what I thought was going to be a major river crossing, but there's a beautiful bridge, as you saw, and made the sharp right to come out here to Rough Creek, backcountry site number 24, right along the Little River, which is awesome. And you have Rough Creek as well coming in. But tomorrow we're gonna get back out here the same way we came, Little River Trail, and we're gonna go down, down, down. And I think we're gonna connect over here to the Cucumber Gap Trail to come out to where we started, which was at Jake's Creek Trailhead over by Elkmont. But really awesome day on trail, and we've had a great time. Just about 4.5 miles to go tomorrow morning. The bison chili was amazing, but again, I got to go for a second dinner, so I'm having the Wild Zora Baja citrus lentils. John's already ate his dinner, the beef stroganoff.
Oh, so good.
Mountain House. Now he's having dry mango.
So good.
Woo! Second dinner for me. I've got like that hiker hunger, so I just have a high metabolism. Period. I can't help it. That wraps up day number 3. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night.
Good morning, everyone. Day 4 out here in the Smokies. It is go home day for John and I. Had a great night's rest. It's like 8:15 a.m. Slept pretty much all the way through. Had a couple times where I woke up, but that water coming down the Little River and these prongs, perfect for sleep. It's been a good trip, but it's time to go home.
You want your food?
My food set.
Here's your food.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Very welcome. Good morning, John.
Daily rations.
Finish this bad boy up. I think we need to go. Alright guys, we made it to the trail junction where we turned up to get to our campsite last night. Today we're going to veer right and continue on the Little River Trail before we connect on the Cucumber Gap Trail. Well, as we finish up our final day here in the Smokies, I figured I'd want to ask John on camera what were his surprises as a first-time backpacker. Now again, he has plenty of experience camping and all that. It isn't super new to him, but as far as putting everything on your back, hiking all day, setting up camp, breaking it back down and doing it again the next day, what'd you learn and what are some surprises? Maybe some of the fun parts.
One of the things that I learned was I overpacked, and that's probably the classic rookie mistake.
Yes.
I tell people that when I take them camping. So, yeah, I could probably shave 2 pounds on my back still.
Yeah. You said, let's hit on the fire thing. I thought that was interesting because I don't start fires, as you guys know.
Yeah, so we have campfires at my house a lot. We've got firewood set, all that. Starting fire, obviously, out in the woods is kind of a different ball game. We actually had a lot of dead wood on the ground. The difference was it was just slightly damp.
Yeah.
So getting the fire started with leaves, easy. Getting twigs going, not too bad. But getting those logs going was a grind.
Yeah, I told him, hey, it was better than nothing because usually I have nothing. I never start a fire, so it's kind of a bonus.
Yeah. So the first 2 nights we didn't really have much of a fire. Last night we got there after like an hour and a half probably.
Yeah, that was nice.
By the end of the night, it was hot and it was actually nice.
Yep. Now, last thing I'm going to ask is, what was maybe your favorite like section of trail that we did, or just your favorite overall day?
My favorite overall. Well, I mean, not only because it was the easiest day, but day 3 yesterday.
Yesterday.
It just provided the best view. So pretty much the whole time for 8 or 9 miles.
Yeah.
We were within earshot of a river, which was really cool, and we had several river crossings, and I really enjoyed those, honestly.
I think I'm with you. I try to finish most of the trips up with like something like that, where it's maybe the best view or the best kind of hiking, easy hiking or around water. So a lot of fun. All right, John, let's, I think we got like 3.5 miles maybe to finish this thing up. So we're looking forward to it. We're going to be almost 30 miles in, so it's going to be an awesome backpacking move. And John has been an amazing sport, amazing friend. I'm so thankful we got to do this together. A memory for a lifetime.
Sure.
John and I are officially on the Cucumber Gap Trail, so we left the Little River Trail behind, and we are making our way back over to Jake's Creek, where we have parked, and that'll end our journey out here in the Smokies. Been a wonderful 4 days. Hope you guys have really enjoyed the video. Let's finish this thing up. Well, looky here, we have been spat out where we started over here on the Jake's Creek Trail. We just got a little bit more to go, John, before we're back to the car. That was the Cucumber Gap Trail. Really nice section, not a ton of water or anything like that, but really pretty, and just kind of zigzagging our way down the mountain. And now we're gonna finish up this last half mile, and that's gonna be it for us. We have made it!
Wow.
Goodness. Love you, John.
Love you too, man.
Well, that was an awesome 4 days out here in the Great Smoky Mountains. Really hope you guys enjoyed the adventure. John and I had an absolute blast. I'm gonna put up the final stats like I always do right here. We did 28.9 miles, so just shy of 29 miles, and we gained an elevation of 5,400 feet. So pretty good adventure over the 3 nights and 4 days we were out here, and I'm not even including the extra 3 miles off route that we had to do to get water on that first day. So count those in. We've done over 30 miles the last 4 days, so a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps grow the channel. And also subscribe if you enjoy the content, because there's just more to come, and there's plenty of backlog if you guys want to watch all these kinds of adventures, including a bunch of Smokies videos. And lastly, I always like to mention this because it's for the ultra supporters. Click the join button if you want to join. There's 3 different tiers there that you can join, and all those funds go into my adventure fund for more adventures and more content, and able to produce these videos. So really appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next video. Say bye to the camera, John.
Goodbye, YouTube.
We're done here. Roll your windows up, bro. Like, ooh. It's 3, 2, 1. Let's do take 2. But now we do. We're good. I think I blinded myself while I was shooting. Back to camp we go, John.
Thank the Lord. I'm hungry.
Oh, John. I'm sorry, but I think you have to turn around now.
We're 9 miles in. Why is the sign here? They should have that at the beginning of the trail. I'm just saying.
It's unfortunate that I got to lose my thoroughbred, but he's got to turn around now.
That's the first compliment you've given me in 2 days.
My calves are still much larger than his. I've got a lot more muscle. Great.
30.
Oh, we're gonna get the stats. We got to go back to the car.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go back. This man trying to ruin the
I
video.
don't know what my badge of honor is.